Okay, so we're going to do Cancer. So let's get into the Cancer energy. Oh, honey. How am I with the right person? Okay, let me just, because let's just get a quick card for that one. Bear with me. I'm trying to do the questions on Monday, but this question is close to my heart, so I feel like I have to answer this. The Star, the Strength, and the Nine of Swords. So this definitely speaks about your worries. Major Arcana for Aquarius, Major Arcana for Leo, and the Nine of Swords, which is the over contemplation of the mind. So you're wanting to there's like a wish here. It's like you don't necessarily feel like you're wasting your time, but there's a development that's got to something's got to change. There's got to be this strength. There's got to be a process. It's future thinking. It's like this, the strength that you have now, you feel like it's not strong enough. So you've got to communicate this worry, because this worry is manifesting other things. So it's almost like you've got to have the strength to communicate exactly how you feel. I think there's some things you haven't said. You've just been kind of almost like floating by, like, okay, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. But at the back of your mind, is it going to be okay? So, but you haven't communicated these things in a way that they can hear you clearly, so it's making you worry. So let me just get an outcome card, an angel card for this. Okay. Cut the cords. So that doesn't necessarily mean cut your relationship, but it means there's got to be a detachment of the way you're making something make you feel, and being open. Whether you just need to be open about a situation. Yeah, you're protected, my darlings, guardian angel. You don't need to worry about expressing yourself. Regardless of the outcome, you will be free to explore. And that is what's the most thing. It's almost as though being contained in these emotions is it's just it's creating even more containment. So you've got to cut the way it feels, change the way it feels, express yourself, and know that you're protected in your doing. I hope that's answered the question for you, my darling, and thank you for your question. I'll be back on Monday to answer more questions. So let's get into Cancer's energy. I digress, Cancer. I'm so sorry. Okay, Cancer energy. Okay, thank you again so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, honey, you're welcome, darling. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I love it. I just love it, honestly. It's so great, honestly. Thank you so much. Okay, Cancer. I think this came out for Taurus or Virgo. There's a mindset that there's things that you're thinking about. The two type of situations. You want another outlook, or you want a clearer outlook. So you're having to ask yourself some questions, some inner questions that you haven't been able to get the answers to yet. So you're in this contemplation. You want to release yourself from this. Yeah, the will. You feel like there's some things, some old energies you feel like are surrounding you. It's like for some reason something's come up from the past, or some type of feeling from the past, and it's making you think or even overthink about a situation. The will, this is some kind of karmic situation. It's come up again, so you can address it. so you can finally move forward from whatever it is, because it's almost like you're such a different person. You're so different. It's almost like a little test, you know, a test of the emotions. Are you going to pour yourself into these old thoughts, or are you going to move forward? But it's reminding you of where you've come from, because you're so different now. You've grown into this amazing person. Okay, let's get another card for Cancer. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. The Eight of Swords. There's two of you. There's an old version of you that was contained, tied up. The thoughts were, you know, wrapped around you, but there's another version, your true reflection of yourself, that's not what that was. You're not that anymore. So you're moving forward. I love this for you, Cancer. Let's get some angel cards for you. Okay. Okay, Cancer. Honesty and communication. I love this for you. I feel like, look at this card. Lovely image. It's almost like a Cancer card here. I love this. It's like a serenity, purity thing here. Cancer, you've got to be honest with yourself and communicate exactly what it is. Like, not allow your own thoughts of what it was to contain you in now, because that's how the old repeating patterns stay karmic, because they keep repeating themselves. They keep making you feel the same way. But now you're aware of it. It's time to be open and honest with exactly how it's making you feel. Communicate it out so you can remove it. Okay, let's get another card for you. Yeah, do the work. Yes, we're talking some emotional work here at play. It may not be easy sometimes, but Cancer, you're the ones that can handle it. You're the ones that you're so emotionally expansive. You go through, your emotions can change. You have the power and the will to just tap into any emotion at any given time. So when it's for you, it can feel a lot harder, because there's more work for you to do. There's more, in your own essence, you've got to transform. So you've got to be willing to do the work. You've got to be willing to ignore the things to acknowledge the things that you really feel, and do the work to remove, expand, and transform into the new you. I love that.